Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to another huge thank you video to all of you amazing Spidey Squad members and true believers. Now, this one is gonna be a bit interesting. Now, as you have seen in my previous thank you videos for 1,800 subscribers and 1,700, 1,600 previous celebratory videos in regards to every time getting 100 more subscribers is because of you guys, and without all of your support on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, in the comments, being amazing overall, especially on our Discord server, which I hopefully finally fixed by having the link to the Discord server be properly being able to be used now, that the link actually does work, because before the link was expired, and I did not know that, and I do apologize for all you guys who were trying to join our Discord and couldn't. So hopefully the problem is resolved, and it's because of you guys that give me excitement for everything and anything Spider-Man. That's what keeps the Spidey Squad alive. That's what keeps this family going, because again, the Spider-Man community, specifically for Spider-Man PS4, is more than a community, it is a family. So I wanted to show my gratitude by doing tons of different things in regards to this video. So again, without you guys, I would be nothing. But in this video, I'm going to talk about a few other things that have been going around recently for Spider-Man, for Spider-Man PS4, for Spider-Man Homecoming, tons of things. So let's start off with the movie, since that's the thing I haven't even been talking about for the past months, is because I've been doing so many Spider-Man PS4 videos, and all of your support on each and every one of those videos is fantastically amazing. I could not be more grateful to you guys for all the support that you give me. But Spider-Man Homecoming is the thing that I have not been focusing on in regards to anything else related to Spider-Man. Also the Spider-Man cartoon, but there's not really a lot of stuff going on in regards to that cartoon right now. But mainly for the movie, if you guys were expecting me to react to that new clip that came out for the movie, I don't like reacting to clips because they kind of give too much away for the movie. I just like reacting to trailers. So if there is a final trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming, I might react to it, but we shall see. And another update is that E3. Last time I said in a previous video, I was planning to go to E3 physically for you guys to react to the whole huge conference and huge amazing bombardment of trailers for games that I love in general as a gamer and posted on the channel. Sadly, all the tickets are sold out, so I can't go physically to E3, which is a bummer, but the next best thing is that the Spidey Squad and I all together are going to band together on Discord, talk to each and every single one of the Spidey Squad members together while live watching the Sony press conference and react to the entire thing together. So you'll hear my reaction and all the other Spidey Squad's reaction to whatever Insomniac / Sony shows off at that E3 conference, which is hopefully going to be just as good. Not just for Spider-Man, but also for the other games that are going to be shown off at the conference as well. So please get excited for that. It's going to be really awesome. Next up is, like I said, Spider-Man Homecoming. So for those of you guys who aren't aware, Michael Giacchino is the composer for Spider-Man Homecoming. And recently on Twitter, he posted the first 30 seconds of what appears to be the theme song, for the main theme for Spider-Man Homecoming. And the previous one, which is the God tier status of Spider-Man themes / music, is Danny Elfman's Sam Raimi Spider-Man theme. That is hands down the definitive Spider-Man theme song for me. And this one is really interesting. So what Michael Giacchino did, he's worked on tons of different movies. Recently, in the Marvel terms, he worked on Doctor Strange. I don't know if he did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Please let me know if he did, but I didn't see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 yet. I still haven't, sadly. I just haven't had the time. But he did do Doctor Strange. Sadly, though, Doctor Strange's soundtrack was really kind of toned down. It was just kind of normal, like normal epic music, normal dramatic music, normal action-y music. So it was all kind of the standard music that you get from an action movie, which was kind of upsetting for Doctor Strange. Now, for Spider-Man, it was really interesting because the theme is an really epic orchestral version of the old school 60s theme song from the old school meme Spider-Man cartoon, or the 60s Spider-Man cartoon, just orchestral with violins and cellos and tons of crazy tons of instrumental equipment that he input into that theme song, which is really interesting. I do like where they're going, but I don't know how to feel about it as a whole. It's really cool that they're going with the old school theme, but as for this new theme for the new generation of Spider-Man, it does seem appealing, but for me, I don't know if it can beat the majesty that was Danny Elfman's score for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man movies. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments about this. But moving on, next up, huge news, which I'm hugely excited for all you Radioactive Replay fans out there, is not only do we have an official release date for the Venom spin-off movie from Sony, which sadly isn't in the MCU, but it's still, I think, given what this news is going to be pretty darn epic, to say the least, is that it's coming out October 5th, 2018, with Tom Hardy playing Eddie Brock, a.k.a. Venom. Now, I love Tom Hardy. Like, I talked about this in my latest Radioactive Replay episode. Go watch it if you haven't. I give my thoughts about what I feel about Tom Hardy, but basically to say, one of my favorite roles that he has done in the past few years was as the main antagonist in the movie The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. I forget what his name was in that movie, but he was the antagonist of that movie, and he does an excellent job as this kind of psychotically, morally obscure villain trying to take out Leonardo DiCaprio throughout that movie. And if they bring that term of villainy throughout this Venom movie, I'm sold, hands down. I'm already sold with the casting that they did with Venom. But the fact that they actually confirmed it, like they flat out said Tom Hardy is Venom, and he put a picture of himself, like giving a peace sign with a black and white photo with the Venom shirt on, is absolutely insane. I can't be more excited for this movie. If you guys know, Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain of all time. I do believe Venom is Spider-Man's arch nemesis. Sorry, you Green Goblin fans. I just love Venom all the way, and thank God Avi Arad doesn't have anything to do with this movie. At least I don't think he does. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Avi Arad does have anything to do with this, that might be bad. But moving on, next up, kind of going back to Radioactive Replay, is that once I'm done with the game of Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I'm going to do Radioactive Review for all the games. It's going to be a, obviously what it says, a series where I review each Spider-Man game that I finished doing a Radioactive Replay of. So after I do the last part of Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I'm going to review the game from top to bottom. The story, gameplay, traversal, the graphics, etc. So get excited for that, because you guys have wanted me to do something like that, so I am going to do it. So stay excited for that. All the edits that I've been doing is just as a way to keep the excitement alive for Spider-Man PS4. Some of you guys love them, and all your support on them is amazing, and all my other videos in general, all your support is fantastic. But I see that the edits, what I do is that when I can't do any more Spider-Man PS4 videos, because clearly there's nothing really else to talk about at this point, since E3 is right around the corner, we're most likely going to get more of this game at E3, which is going to be fantastic, but I can't really talk anything else about this game because of how there's no news. So the edits are ways to get your excitement alive, keeping your hype alive for Spider-Man PS4. In Insomniac we trust. Have faith in Insomniac, guys. Please, this game is going to blow you away. And those edits are just to showcase that with different songs, different ways I cut the trailer around. It's just to keep your excitement alive. Instead of watching the same trailer over and over again, you can watch something different with some cooler music tones in it. So hopefully you guys like that. I won't do any more, I think. That was the last epic one where I used the Imagine Dragons Warriors song, which I think personally is my favorite one that I've done so far. But yeah, and lastly, this might be true, might not be true, but what if I were to tell you guys that the Spring Street Theory is actually true, but it's for 2018? So what I saw is that there was a PlayStation-related website. I'm going to try my best to find the link in the description and put it in there so you guys can see yourself. But there was an official PlayStation website listing all the games that were coming out for PlayStation. Now, obviously, E3 is right around the corner, so they were kind of advertising E3 as well. And then they showed Spider-Man. And then it said, Spider-Man, Insomniac's untitled Spider-Man game. They don't have an official cover for it, so it just said cover not available yet, synopsis not available yet, because we don't really have an official synopsis of the game. We do have the description from the trailer, but that's not really a synopsis. That's just kind of to see what you're going to expect in this game. You have also the company of who's making, and then you have the release date, which says early 2018, specifically early 2018, in spring of 2018. So if that means that the Spring Street theory is true, but it was for 2018 the entire time, that's going to be really cool that we were kind of right, but really upsetting that it's not in 2017. So let me know what all your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.